Yo, what's up guys, it's me Jake here, and today I'm going to be making a video about anime, and I know, I'm a manga channel making a video about anime, so weird. Yeah, I'm going to be going into more anime videos as well as manga videos now, more to like mix it up so you don't just get the same kind of content over and over again out of my channel. I want to be have a little more variety, so I'm going to be doing anime and manga videos right now. So yeah, to get straight into it, there's going to be six different animes in here. Two of them I don't really know much about, but I will tell you what I do know. And the other four I'm going to be explaining why I'm going to be watching them and why I like the series. To start this off, I'm going to start with the two series I don't really know about since I can just get those out of the way. I'm going to start off with Noblesse. I've just been recommended by so many people who've read the webtoon. And I've never read the webtoon, so I don't know anything. I just know it's a vampire story, and I kind of like vampire and exorcist stories. I like exorcist stories way more than vampire stories, but I don't mind vampire stories, so I said I was going to check it out because I've had a lot of people recommending me to watch it. So I've been just thinking about it, and I'm just going to watch it. I don't know if it's going to be 12 or 24 episodes yet, but I'm going to be watching it. So yeah, I don't know much about it. I'm not going to talk about it so I don't spread false information since I don't know anything about it at all other than the vampire story. Oh, then it's a vampire story, sorry. But yeah. After that, it's Higurashi. I've not watched Higurashi, and I never went through the original graphic novel, so I don't know like anything about it. I just know it's a murder mystery, and I love my murder mystery thriller kind of psychological kind of shows and mangas. That's why I really love ReZero, and I made a ReZero video in the first place. And I really do like those kind of like psychological thrillers. So I just heard it's like a murder mystery kind of and all that, so I was like, I kind of want to watch it, and I also had a lot of people recommend it for me. And if you don't know the name Higurashi, by the way, Higurashi is also the more Western term for the name is when they cry, so you might know it from the more what we call it when they cry instead of Higurashi. So I don't know which one you guys know it by, but I know it by Higurashi, and I don't know anything about it, so not gonna do too much and talk about it too much because I don't want to spread false information again. Next up, this is kind of a meme, but it's kind of in the fall season, but not really because it comes out in December. That's Attack on Titan Season 4. I am super excited for this season, and a lot of people are like kind of bashing on it from the trailers because of Mappa, but after like watching some of Jujutsu Kaisen's first episode and watching what Mappa has been recently releasing, I am very excited because Mappa has been probably, other than Ufotable, the most recent best animation studio in my opinion. Mappa has done the best job recently in like the past year and a half, because Ufotable hasn't released much in the past year and a half, but Mappa has released a bit, and what they have released is very good animation. While Ufotable don't release a lot, but it's just on a different level, so I don't really compare the two. But I'm very excited for Attack on Titan Season 4. Where Season 3 Part 2 left off was such a great spot to leave off right before the time skip. And I am super excited to see where the story is taken, where Mikasa, Armin, Eren, Levi, Jean, everyone goes, Connie, Sasha, Hanj. I want to see where their stories lead up and how it ends. Now, I know it's going to be a sad ending. Like, it's going to be sad seeing it end. But I am very excited to see how it wraps up, because this has been ramping up to the end so well in the past season and a half, because I count Season 3 Part 1 and Part 2 as one season, so I think the end of Season 2 was really kind of starting to ramp up, and Season 3 is when it just went like, the started ramp up from Season 2 to Season 3 just going straight up. Like, it just ramped up so quickly, and it's really becoming one of those modern classics. And I really do suggest Attack on Titan. Season 1 and 2 is kind of slow because it's just building characters, building the world, building the policies and politics around the world. But once you get into Season 3, you will know why it was all worth it. The whole entire show is such a great show. I highly recommend it. It comes out December 7th in the last season, so if you want to wait for it all to come out and then just binge right through it, go ahead. But I so highly recommend Attack on Titans. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. It's such a well-written show and manga, which I've not yet fully read the manga. I'm currently up to date with the anime, which I know sounds kind of counterintuitive, but Don't blame me, okay? Don't blame me. Next up is my favorite anime of all time, which is Danmachi Season 3. If you don't know, Danmachi is something that has gotten me through a lot of rough points in my life. And I know that's kind of weird to say, because it's kind of just like a fantasy harem kind of show, but it is really good. And Season 2, I will say, it was a very big drop-off from Season 1, but from what I know of Season 3, it's going to go back on that rail again and go straight back up, because it's going back to the dungeon and less of the Aurora kind of politics. It's going to be going back into what brought us all into Danmachi, which is something that I've been waiting for, and I cannot wait to experience again. With a new girl that showed up in the trailer, I'm not going to say anything about that. You'll probably see it in the thumbnail of the video, though. So, the new girl that's now going to be in there, I don't know her role at all or anything, but I just am so curious about what this season brings for Danmachi, because if it's going back to the dungeon, I want to see how much Bell goes, like how much deeper Bell goes after his experiences in Season 2, and how much stronger he got from Season 1 to Season 2, and how he just went from like pretty strong in Season 1, like a really strong guy, to like insanely strong. Like he's a level 3, he can do, like, protect himself very well. He's a very good fighter. He can fight very strong opponents, even more stronger opponents than Season 1. I kind of want to see how far they go into the dungeon, and I'm very excited to see where the story is taken, because Danmachi is such a good story, and I really cannot wait for this. I know you might be saying, like, I'm picking the top, like, 7 anime this season, but I don't, it's the top 7 for the reason, like, I'm not really going, unless I am watching something that is like a season I've already watched, like Season 2 or something, I'm probably going to be watching the top anime. Of course, I might watch some random isekai when I'm bored. I'll be so honest. If I want to just turn my brain off, I'll watch Isekai Cheat Magician or something, but if you don't know, I have memed Isekai Cheat Magician so many times on this channel. I don't think it's funny anymore, but what can I say? What can I say? I think the name just speaks for itself, but I'm done with this ramble. On to the next series, which is actually a series that I'm going to be dropping a video on the day of release, and that is Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, if you don't know, I don't want to go too in-depth about this, but I think that this series right here, Jujutsu Kaisen, that's not Jujutsu Kaisen, this is Danmachi. I actually grabbed one of the spin-off volumes, but this series right here is probably the best up-and-coming shonen. By up-and-coming shonen, I don't mean Black Clover, My Hero, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's already ended, so I can't really say that, but Demon Slayer, Promise Neverland, I'm not saying any of those. I'm saying the ones that have, like, a little over 100 chapters maybe, so it's like this, Chainsaw Man, what else is coming out that's more recent? I can't really think of any others really right now. Is that bad? But like this, Chainsaw Man, and a couple others that I can't really think of. I'm sorry if I'm offending people, but like I can't really remember them right now. But yeah, I think this is the best up-and-coming shonen anime to be being like serialized manga-wise, and that Mappa got this. I am super excited where Mappa take this, because like I said earlier, I think Mappa is probably the best animation studio right now, so I'm super excited on how they take this story and how they animate this, since it is a very unique art style for a shonen. Like, I can show you some art. Like, actually, that's a spoiler. That's gonna be like at least. Wait, is it? No, that's episode 1. That definitely is episode 1. Like, this is a very unique art style that you don't really see in shonen at all. So, like, seeing how Mappa take that and use it in animation will be very unique, and I cannot wait to see this, like, get animated. So yeah, that's Jujutsu Kaisen. Next up, and finally, the next series I'm going to be watching this season is Haikyuu Season 4, or Haikyuu to the Top 2. Now, I think this whole entire season, I don't know if the whole season is going to be based around this one game, but I do believe it is. I think it's going to be the whole game between Karasuno and Inarizaki. I can never say their names. I'm really bad with Japanese, as you can tell. I'm really not good with, like, the weird Japanese names like Inarizaki and, like, Shiratorizawa. That's, like, the longest one I can say, I'll be honest, but yeah, I think it's going to be around that whole entire game, which is quite, I hope it's as good as Season 3, because season 4, this is season 5. I got that so wrong. I just thought about this. This is season 5. Okay, I'm sorry about that, but I hope it's as good as season 3, because season 3, Karasuno versus Shira Torizawa, was probably one of the best sports manga arcs or sports anime arcs of all time. And I say that I'm a huge fan of Diamond of the Ace, and I have not yet read the manga, so I can't really say much. But like that season 3 was so good. That was so good. So I'm just hoping they do it again with season 5 with the Inarizaki versus Karasuno game. And I really do hope that they do it well, because I love Haikyuu. It's a really good story. I definitely recommend it to people that are like getting into more like sports manga. It's sports anime. I mean, it's definitely like the top sports anime right now airing. I don't think anything really tops it. Because if I like recommend my favorite sports anime, Diamond of the Ace, like I said earlier, I don't think people would like that as much as Haikyuu, because Haikyuu has way less episodes of Diamond of the Ace, and it gets through things way faster. Diamond of the Ace can take like 5 episodes for Saomura to like learn one pitch. So I mean, it takes way quicker to watch a Haikyuu season than all 51 episodes of season 1 of Ace of the Diamond. But Ace of the Diamond is very good. Definitely recommend it for the people that are in for like a 150 episode show. Definitely recommend it. It's such a good show. Definitely recommend it. And yeah, I think that's the 6, isn't it? Yeah, that is the 6. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I hope I see you guys next time. Peace!